you so much for coming back to my channel again. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using the new items that I purchased from Colourpop Cosmetics. I got 4 different eyeshadows and 5 different liquid lipsticks, and I'm really excited about them. They all look so beautiful and I can't wait to show you guys. I did a little swatch of the liquid lipsticks that I got on my Instagram, so definitely check that out if you guys want to see like a picture of them. And I also listed all the names down below, so yes, definitely check the description box as well for all of the information for these items. But yes, so let's get on to the little haul that we have for you for today. So I'm going to start off with the eyeshadows first. The first color that I wanted to show you guys is this color right here. This color is called Glitterati. I'm going to actually go on their website and tell you guys how they describe the color. For Glitterati, they describe this color as a silver undertone with gold glitter and a metallic finish. So here is a swatch to the side for you guys. And this color, I'm most likely going to be using this just for the inner corner. I use it today for the inner corner just to kind of brighten up the eyes because I really like how the gold kind of reflected. So I'll probably be using this for the inner corner, but maybe sometimes I'll use it on the lid, but I have a feeling this is going to be like one of those inner corner brighteners for me. So the next color I got is called Lala. This is described on the website as a true rose gold in an ultra metallic finish. So I really love this color. I feel like with the colors, you kind of have to use more synthetic brushes to really make sure that the color packs on really nicely. When I was going over like the website for Colourpop, the way that they kind of describe trying to apply it is pretty much using your fingers, but I would definitely do that. But for me, I have really long nails, so that doesn't really work for me, so I had to use brushes, and I feel like a synthetic brush kind of applied the product a little bit better versus a more natural hairbrush. So just a tip for you guys if you absolutely have to use a brush because you have long nails like me and you can't use your fingers. The next color I picked up is Central Perk. This is a maroon with a matte finish. I pretty much applied this onto the crease today and I absolutely love the shade. I thought it was so beautiful. It kind of reminded me of Sketch from MAC, so if you're looking for something close to kind of that color or something like in a really nice maroon shade, I would definitely recommend this color right here. And also don't forget that all of these eyeshadows are only $5. For the last eyeshadow I picked up straight Trippin, and this one is a deep black with a slight hint of red violet and a matte finish as well. And this one I use for the outer corners. The first liquid lipstick that I have here is called Trap, and I'm really obsessed with this one. This one is described as a dusty grayed out beige, and I feel like this color is so beautiful. When I swatched it on my Instagram, I was like, oh, it's perfect. This color is called Kapow, and this one is a muted gray taupe. But yeah, there's nothing else to say besides the fact that it's just like absolutely perfect. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. We also have the Beeper, and this one is described as a warm mid-tone taupe. So that one is really pretty. And we also have Clueless. So this one is a dusty mauve pink. And last but not least, I had to pick up this color. It's just like a no-brainer. This one is StingRAYE. If you guys watch It's My Ray Ray on YouTube, you know that she came out with a liquid lipstick with Colourpop, and I'm actually wearing it today. This was like the first color that I put on, and I was like, it has to be this one because she's just amazing. And of course I want to put on her lipstick first. Like, why would I choose something else? I love this liquid lipstick. I feel like the color is so pretty. It definitely reminds me of like that 90s type of mauve lip. This one is described as a cool toned mauve brown. So I feel like it's one of those colors a lot of different skin tones can wear. So I feel like if you're looking for a kind of color that's really close to that Kylie Jenner type of look, then this is definitely one of the colors to go for. And that is pretty much it for my little mini haul for Colourpop. They also gave me a little card. They had like a little note in there that said, "Dear Tiffany," and yada yada yada. It was like a really sweet comment, so I love the fact that they made it personal in that way. But yes, so that's pretty much it for my haul, so let's go ahead and move on to the makeup tutorial. So I did my foundation off camera today. I used the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation in the color Deep 66, and to prime my eyes I used the BareMinerals 5-in-1 BB Cream eyeshadow. So now I'm just starting to apply some tape onto the outer edges of my eyes just to make sure that I get a nice clean line once I'm done applying my eyeshadow and my liner. For my transition shade, I'm using Morphe's Deep Skin eyeshadow, and I'm applying this color just above my crease. The next color I'm going to be using is Brownscript by MAC, and I'm applying this just below Deep Skin. Then I'm going to take Central Perk from Colourpop Cosmetics, and I'm using a more tapered brush to apply this onto the crease. Then I'm just taking that fluffy brush that I used to apply the previous two colors and blending out the edges. I wanted the crease to be a little bit more defined, so I started using a smaller brush and went back in with Central Perk just to define the crease a little bit more and make the color really stand out. Then I'm taking that last color, Straight Trippin, and applying this directly on the outer corners. To touch up, I'm using my blending brush again and smoothing out any harsher edges. For the lid color, I'm using Lala from Colourpop, and I'm using a synthetic flat brush to apply this. Then going back in with that taper brush, I'm just going over the edges and making sure that they're nice and smooth. I started off with a gel liner from Maybelline, but then I ended up switching over to a liquid. I felt like the gel liner wasn't gliding over the eyeshadows very well, so I ended up using Milani's Infinite Liquid Liner. After that, you can go ahead and remove your tape. And I'm going to start cleaning up the under eye area first with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. This one is in the color Cool Tan. It's the same concealer that I use to clean up my brows after I'm done filling them in. So I'm just going underneath that liner as well as the eyeshadow on the corners and making sure I have a nice clean line. For the under eye area, I'm using MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer today in the color NC30, and I'm using a Morphe 242 brush just to apply this, and then I'm going to use a cosmetic sponge to blend out the edges. I'm also going to take that concealer and highlight the bridge of my nose, as well as my chin and my forehead. To set my concealer, I'm using Benai's Luxury Powder in the color Banana. And for the rest of my skin, I'm using the BareMinerals Original Loose Powder in the color Warm Tan. I'm going to start finishing up the eyes now. I'm using a synthetic tapered brush for the lower lash line, and I'm going back in with Central Perk and just applying this on the outer portion of the lower lash line. To give a really nice smoky effect, I'm then going to start using straight Trippin and applying this onto the outermost portion of the lower lash line as well. For the waterline, I'm using Milani's liquid eyeliner pencil. And then for mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Mascara. This stuff is so cool because it comes with a primer on one end, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the lash primer on first. So once my primer is on, then you can go ahead and start putting on your mascara. I'm using the Voluminous Superstar Mascara for my top lashes, and then the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara for my lower lashes. I decided to put on 2 pairs of lashes today, so I'm using the Ardell Wispies as well as the Cherry Blossom 100 lashes. I cut the Cherry Blossom lashes in half, and I used the outer half and applied it to the outer portion of my lash line. Then for the inner corner, I'm using Glitterati from Colourpop, and I'm using a Real Technique smudge brush to apply this. Now that the eyes are complete, I'm going to start moving on to the rest of my skin. For contour, I'm using the Cargo Wet to Dry foundation in the color 100. For my blush today, I'm using Raisin by MAC, and I'm applying this with the same brush that I used to apply my contour. Before I start highlighting, I'm going to spritz my skin with MAC Fix Plus Spray. This is going to make the highlight look a little less powdery and more metallic looking, and it's going to come off a lot brighter because it has that more dewy base to stick onto. And then for my highlight, I'm using Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in the color Moonstone. Last but not least is lips. I'm using the Colourpop liquid lipstick in StingRAYE. Then I'm going to start lining my lips with MAC's lip pencil in the color Plum. This is my all-time favorite lip pencil to use when I'm doing any type of pink lip. And that is pretty much it for the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and also leave any suggestions in the comments down below for any future tutorials that you might want to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are all enjoying the new year and are continuing your resolutions, staying true to those things. Yes. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.